My Home Assistant has entities I don't remember creating, automations I forgot I disabled, and devices sitting in no area at all. So I gave Claude read-only access to my real setup and asked it to check what needs fixing. And here's what happened. And here's exactly how you can do it too safely. I used Home Assistant for a few years now, and it's gotten messy. Partly from normal use, partly because I test a lot of devices for this channel. I pair something, build and test automations, finish testing and forget to clean up. Some devices get removed but leave entities behind. And early on, I didn't organize anything into areas properly. It all still works, so I keep putting off the cleanup. Recently, I found the Home Assistant MCP, a community integration that lets Claude connect directly into Home Assistant and inspect devices, entities, automations, areas, and dashboards. So today I'm letting Claude audit my real setup, but I'm not connecting it and say, delete whatever you don't think I need. I'm doing this properly. Backup first, read only first, and I approve every change. So let's see if it actually helps or it just makes more of a mess. First thing before installing anything, we need a full backup. You go to Settings, System, and create a new manual backup. And I named it so I know exactly what it's for. I'm also downloading a copy to my computer. I probably won't need it, but it's better to have one before testing something new on my main Home Assistant system. What Home Assistant MCP actually is. MCP is Model Context Protocol. Think of it as a bridge. Normally I'd have to copy an automation into Claude by hand for help. With Home Assistant MCP connected, Claude can query Home Assistant directly, search for devices, review automations, check traces, look at repairs, and help with dashboards. It can also make changes, which is why the setup matters. This is a community project, not an official Home Assistant integration, different from Home Assistant's own built-in MCP server. I'm using the Home Assistant MCP custom component because it has the deeper management tools this cleanup needs. Now let's install the Home Assistant MCP. We need to go to Hacks. On the right hand side, click the three dots, click Custom Repositories, and paste in this link. I will leave this link in the description, then choose Integration, and then click Add. Now in Hacks, we search for the Home Assistant MCP, click on it, and then download it. And now we need to restart Home Assistant. Go to Developer Tools and click Restart. Restart Home Assistant. Now we go to Devices and Services, Add Integration, and we search for Home Assistant MCP Custom Component. There are two entry types here. I want Home Assistant MCP Server, not the file and YAML tools, because I don't want Claude editing config files directly. I only want it inspecting and helping through the normal Home Assistant interface. Now we go to the MCP Custom Component settings, and here you'll find some URLs. Use the one pointing to your Nabu Casa account. You will need to have Nabu Casa active for this. Copy this URL, we will need it later. Now I will go to the Home Assistant MCP Custom Component and I will turn read-only mode on, because at first I don't want to delete nothing, just to audit my Home Assistant instant. Then we need to restart Home Assistant again. Now in the Claude app, click your username and go to Settings. Then go to Connectors and click Add. Add Custom Connector. And then paste here the URL we copied earlier. And then choose a name. I choose Home Assistant. And then click Add. And now click Connect. And you open it in Claude. Now I ask something simple first, just to confirm it's working. And I will type, can you access my Home Assistant? Do not make any changes. And now I got the confirmation. It's connected and it's in read-only mode and it cannot make any changes. Now I'm giving a prompt just to audit my home, not to make any changes, just to check what issues I have in my Home Assistant. I can leave this prompt in the description if you want to use it. It will keep asking to grant access several times during this operation. It will take a bit of time until you get the final result. From this point on, your results are going to look completely different from mine. Different devices, different mess. So instead of copying what I did move for move, read through whatever Claude finds for you and focus on writing prompts that are specific about what you actually want fixed. So in my setup, Claude found a few things worth reviewing. First, important problems. 4 automations disabled themselves because they point at the device that no longer exists. And yeah, that is correct. Then it found 6 enable automations that are silently failing to send notifications, and found a few integrations that are not working, and duplicate automations as well. The audit results were impressive. It didn't just find broken automations, missing entities, and old integration, it also explained what was wrong and suggested practical fixes. That made cleaning up my Home Assistant much faster and easier to understand. From here you have two options: fix everything manually or give Claude specific access and let it handle the repairs for you. Then I asked Claude to create a detailed inventory of state, unavailable, orphaned, and unassigned entities that he mentioned in the audit. And if you're on Claude's free plan, a cleanup this size will probably run into the usage limit before you're done. But that's not a deal breaker. Just plan for it, split the audit and fixes across a couple of sessions instead of trying to do it all at once. So I tried the prompt again after upgrading to Pro. It will take a bit of time. I'll come back when it's finished. Now it's generating my report. But as I said before, your results are going to look completely different from mine. Read through whatever Claude finds for you and focus on writing prompts that are specific for your setup. This is my dashboard before I make any changes. I will come back after Claude cleans up to see if it fixes these entities. Now I will turn read-only mode off. And then we need to go to Settings, Developer Tools, and then restart Home Assistant again. At this point I ran into a problem. Turning off read-only mode was not enough. So if Claude tells you that the right capabilities still don't work, first go into Home Assistant MCP and make sure that the tools Claude is asking for are enabled. But even that is not enough. You also need to go back in Claude, click your profile in the bottom left corner, open Settings, then Connectors, and find the Home Assistant connector we created. Under the Write and Delete tools, make sure the required permissions are turned on there as well. Now let's see if I can fix the first problem. I no longer own the Samsung S24, but for Home Assistant still has old entities and automations linked to it, and that is causing issues. So I gave Claude a specific prompt to remove the old phone and repair anything that still depends on it. Let's see if it actually works. And it worked. Claude found and removed every remaining Samsung reference, then checked that the rest of the dashboard stay unchanged. It also confirmed that no Samsung traces were left, so the first cleanup was complete. Now, as you saw earlier, some of my dashboards had a lot of entity not found errors. So I gave Claude another prompt to clean up those broken references. The process took a little time, but once Claude confirmed the cleanup was finished, I went back into Home Assistant to check it myself. And yes, the missing entities were actually gone. After playing around with the prompts, I managed to clean up missing entities, remove integrations that no longer worked, and deleted devices I don't own anymore. So yes, it does work. But you need to be careful with the instructions you give it. For example, I didn't want Claude to remove every unavailable device, because some of my devices are seasonal and may simply be switched off for now. So I had to add clear conditions and protect certain systems in every prompt. That is probably the most important part of using a tool like this. Claude can do a lot, but you still need to understand your own setup and tell it exactly what it should and should not change. And cleanup is only one use case. You could also use it to build new automations, troubleshoot broken ones, improve dashboards, organize devices into areas, or help you understand problems that would normally take a long time to track down manually. So can Claude clean up Home Assistant? Yes, but there is a real setup process before it becomes useful. And once you give it permissions to make changes, you should guide it carefully. For me, the audit alone was worth it. It found forgotten entities, broken automations, old integrations, and configuration problems much faster than I could have done by hand. Now let me know in the comments, how messy is your Home Assistant setup right now? And would you trust AI to help clean it up? Or would you use it just in read-only mode? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.